Alright, man. Now, yeah, I've never done this kind of video before, but they just posted these new changes for Goredrinker. And I'm not streaming right now. I might stream tonight, maybe later, but just thought I'd look over this real quick, talk about it. Basically, if you know me, if you're like me, Goredrinker is pretty much the only viable mythic item you can buy on Kled at the moment. You know, I think Shield Bow can work, but you'd have to go Hydra first for the wave clear. I used to go Prowler's Claw like the entire season up until they like triple nerfed it. So I feel like the only option left is Goredrinker. I mean, you know, the item gives you good stats. If you see on the right hand, I have the old Goredrinker, the one that's in the game right now. The stats are still good for Kled. It's AD, haste, health. The regen's nice for split pushing. But the best parts of the item right now for Kled are it gives you wave clear, which you literally need on Kled because he has no wave clear. You can't play him without any. So it gives you the wave clear on the active, gives you Conqueror stack with the active, nice damage on it. It does bonus AD. You know, I build a lot of AD on Kled pretty much every game. You know, Cleaver, Youmuu's, Transcendence, Gathering, all that kind of stuff. And the best part of it on Kled is the missing, you know, it gives you AD based on your missing health. So obviously when you're dismounted on Kled, you have to fight back a lot of the times. You know, you got Last Stand too in your runes. So it's really good, but on the PBE, they took out the Spite passive, which is the missing health to AD passive on current Goredrinker, and they nerfed the active a lot. If you don't understand, they changed the active damage to scale off of your base AD only, so it doesn't scale off your bonus AD from items or runes at all. So if you have like 500 AD late game, which is pretty easy to do on Kled, like unironically, with a normal build, you go Youmuu's Cleaver or whatever, normal stuff, it's pretty easy to get 400 AD. More than that, you know, depending on how many items you get. So that makes the active do pretty good amount of damage, 100% of your bonus AD. That's how it is now in the game. But they're changing it to be just off your base AD, which is only the AD that you start the game with and that you get per level, the little bit of AD you get every time you level up. So I'm guessing they did that change because they want it to be weaker on Assassins. Assassins obviously stack a lot of bonus AD and lethality, shit like that, and it's only going to go off their base AD. So I think they're trying to make it so Assassins don't want to buy anymore, like Zed, Talon, Kiana, which is what, you know, they're all pretty much spam going Goredrinker. So they took that off, or they changed that AD, you know, what it scales off of, and they took off the missing health to AD. And instead they added Omnivamp, which I don't understand, it seems so random. I don't really know who's supposed to, like I don't know what bruiser wants to get Omnivamp from their mythic, except for like I guess Irelia. I mean, it's not like it's a useless stat, especially if you're a split pusher, but I don't know which champs would want to get it because of the Omnivamp. I mean, it's not very useful on Kled. You know, there's only single target spells as Q, and on minions it's AoE, so you're not really healing much on Kled with Vamp. And then the regen, they took that out as well. It's pretty fucking lame if you ask me. I don't know, man, if this shit goes through, like, this shit, it's so ass. Like, it's so ass. I can't imagine building it. On Kled, at least. And for that champion specifically. Which is why I made this video. Because it's the only mythic I go right now. It's the only one I feel like is useful. I can't imagine building it anymore after this. If this goes through. We don't know yet. They just posted this right now. As I speak, 6 PM EST. If this does go through, I'll probably just try to go Shield Bow. As much as possible. The only problem with that is I feel like you have to get Shield Bow's second item because you would need a Hydra first. Otherwise you have no wave clear and it's unplayable, so I guess you'd have to go Ravenous into Shield Bow or Titanic at some point. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. But obviously that's annoying because that gives you, you know, a later spike. You'd have to be snowballing pretty hard to get to the 2-3 items that you need for that kind of build. But yeah, it's just my opinion on this change, you know? Thought I'd post it. Stridebreaker. I don't even gotta talk about this. I don't build this shit anymore. Slow is useless. And same goes for the whip, which you upgrade anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this change. Like, I looked at this and I was like, wow, that's garbage. Like, from a Kled's perspective, that's some trash. But yeah, I'm out of here, dude. Just I don't know, man. Let them know. Let them know this is a dumbass change. Let them know.